Hello friends, we have tons of information to go over in this video. We need to talk about the Dollar General penny list. Yes, we have one. The weekly clearance updates, those are awesome. And then the details on this clearance event are absolutely fire. So let's jump right into it. First up, very important, we do have some resets. Items that were a penny and they have gone back to full price. These are all coming from the Christmas baking. For whatever reason, these are kind of resetting back to full price one at a time. So just be careful if you find the turkey stuffing or gravy or the coconut flakes by Bakers. And lastly, we found is the almond bark chocolates. Just be careful on those. All right, let's start with the clearance updates that begin Tuesday, February 25th. These are your weekly updates. We will do the clearance event at the end of the video. So first up, we have pretty exciting is those $1 fall football line. That is going to be 70% off. As you guys know, these again, they're all $1. So you can grab these on Tuesday for only 30 cents. There are tons of them in this line. I have put out a full video and a fun video that I had lots of fun making for you right here on this YouTube channel. I'm going to link it in the comment section down below. Next up, lots of us have been waiting for this, is going to be the holiday plastics. These came out with Christmas, but they are dropping now to 70% off. First, we have this ornament storage cube. Then we have this awesome 45-gallon Sterilite tote. Next, we have these smaller, they call them deco boxes. This one's going to be the large one. And then we also have the small one that you're seeing on your screen right now. And next, we have the bow box. This is also made by Sterilite. Then we have the gift wrap organizer. Those are handy to have, very handy to have. And we also have a wreath and garland storage bag. So that is every item included in the holiday plastics. They will be going to 70% on Tuesday. Next up, let's talk Valentine's Day. Alrighty gang, let's chat about Valentine's Day. Now this is Valentine's Day seasonal, Valentine's Day party, which is your plates, cups, napkins, and then your Valentine's Day socks. These are all going to 70% off. Please note what I didn't say, and that would be Valentine's Day candy. The candy is not scheduled to drop in its clearance cycle this coming Tuesday. It is very normal and very common for the candy, like Valentine's Day candy and the Christmas candy, to fall slower in its clearance cycle than the seasonal and apparel items do. So this is perfectly normal and expected. Moving right along, and even more exciting, is the red dot home items are dropping to 70% off this coming Tuesday. We all love when these home seasonal categories drop. 70% off is a very fun percent. There are tons of cool things in this line. I'm working on a video right now for you for these red dot home items, so be on the lookout for that soon. Okay friends, so that is all of our clearance updates for Tuesday. Now let's chat about the penny list for Tuesday, February 25th. This is going to be the select textured hair care. It is not all textured hair care. It is only certain items. I do have all of them over on my website, kristiesconnections.com. I'm going to put a direct link in the comments section down below. But more importantly, this is not going to happen at all stores. This is very store specific. And what you need to do is manually enter a UPC into your Dollar General app and see if these are coming up 90% off for you right now. If they are, then go to that store on Tuesday. It will be a penny. So it is very, very, very important. You don't just go to a store on Tuesday and load a cart. You have to make sure that store is participating. This one's a huge Your Miles May Vary. And just because I love you and I care, here is your cheat sheet for Tuesday with your percentage markdowns and your penny list. Now, gang, let's talk about this fire clearance event. This is definitely not clickbait. This clearance event is really going to be amazing. So let's talk about, again, very quickly when it is, and we'll go into the details of everything that is included. Okay, so the dates again is this coming Friday, February 28th is when it will start. It will run all weekend. It will end on Sunday, March 2nd. As of Monday, all the clearance event items and pricing will go back to its pre-clearance event prices. Now let's chat about what is included. Okay, so the first exciting thing we have is going to be the clearance section. Every store, most stores do have a clearance section. It'll be the items in there as well as the POG clearance. And those are typically, sometimes, not always, marked with these orange tags you're seeing on your screen right now. A lot of stores won't hang them or won't hang all of them. That's good news for you. If you were following someone that has the information, wink, wink, we do. So make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to start putting out your list very soon so that you know which POG items are included. Those are the items that didn't go to the clearance section, but they are going to be included in this clearance event. Health and beauty, lots of health and beauty aids, some laundry, some cleaners, lots of fun stuff. Make sure you're subscribed and be on the lookout for more information on that. Let's talk about the seasonal categories that are included, and it's going to make for some awesome fire deals. Okay, with clearance events at Dollar General, we always have two different types of seasonal clearance. Let's do the first one and the more exciting one first, and that is going to be the products that are an additional 50% off their already clearance price. These are items that have already started in their clearance cycle, so they are already marked down a percentage, and then during the clearance event, you will take an additional 50% off that already reduced price. So let's get started. All right, gang, so starting off is going to be Blue Dot apparel and accessories. They are currently 25% off. They will be an additional 50% off that price. For instance, if you have a $1 item, of course, it will be the 25% off, making that 75 cents, but then it will be an additional 50% off of that 75 cents, making it 37 cents. And doing the same thing is going to be the Gray Dot apparel. This one too is 25% off. It will be an additional 50% off using the same exact math. Basically comes out to 63% off. And next up, we have the Red Triangle apparel and socks. These also are 25% off and will be an additional 50% off. Now, I am saying 50% off, but please keep in mind that during clearance event, depending on store inventory, some stores, may be an additional 70% off instead of an additional 50% off. So that's a super bonus if you have a store near you that is doing that 70% instead of the 50%. That's going to make these super cheap. And our next category is going to be the Brown Dot Home. It as well is currently 25% off, so during the clearance event, it will be an additional 50% off. That is pretty fun. As far as the 70% off stores, how do you find one? A couple ways. You could nicely ask your manager if they're going to be doing 70 or 50. By now they know. And also, if that doesn't work out, you can wait until Friday morning, put in a UPC of one of these items, which there's tons of them over on my website, kristiesconnections.com, and see if it's showing up an additional 50 or an additional 70% off. Okay, friends, and a fun category is the Select Stationery. This is currently 25% off, and it will be, of course, an additional 50% off during the clearance event. Look for a video very soon on these. You do not want to miss that video. There is some really awesome, fun stuff in this seasonal category. Moving right along, we have those gifting tier table purple clover items. Now these are currently 50% off. they will be an additional 50% off during the clearance event. That will make these an awesome 75% off. If you have not already seen the video I put out with tons of visuals for these, be sure and go check it out. I'm going to put the direct link in the comment section down below. Alrighty, next up is the Super Bowl party. It is currently 70% off. Very important that you be careful and make sure you have the 2025 Super Bowl party. There are previous years out there, 2021, 22, 23, and 24, I believe. None of those are 70% off. So you need to make sure that what you have is one of these items I'm showing you right now. This is the complete list. There was only like 5 or 6 items on it. Unfortunately, I do not have visuals because our stores don't have these. But if your store has them, make sure those UPCs match, make sure you scan, and these are the items that you're looking for. They will be 70% off plus an additional 50% off during the clearance event. Alrighty, moving on to the dollar fall football, gang. These items will be 70% off during the clearance event plus an additional 50% off, making these only 15 cents each. That's it, 15 cents. Awesome deal. Again, really fun video that I had a lot of fun putting together for you. I'll link it in the comment section. It has all of your visuals for everything included in the dollar fall football. Next up, and ridiculously exciting, is the Red Dot Home. I was so happy to see that it dropped to 70 on Tuesday, and that means during the clearance event, these will be 70% off plus an additional 50% off, making these 85% off. Be on the lookout very soon for a video. And what will be an awesome steal as well during the clearance event will be your holiday plastics. These will be 70% off for the clearance event plus an additional 50%, making these also 85% off. Scope those stores out now, friends. Alrighty, so let's chat Valentine's Day again. Now again, notice this only says Valentine's Day seasonal. That is all they put on the memo. These will be 70% off during the clearance event, and they will be an additional 50% off. Now I assume that most likely the party and the socks apparel, that will be included as well, but we will just have to wait and see. Okay, doke, let's move on to our 90% off categories. We have 2 of them. The first one is the aged as seen on TV. This is not all of the as seen on TV items. It is only select certain ones. That entire list with visuals and UPCs can be found over on my website, kristiesconnections.com. And I also have a video. So look out for those. Those will be 90% off plus an additional 50%, making those 95% off. And then in addition to that, we also have those select electronics. Again, this is not all electronics. It is a certain list that we have. We have that list with the visuals and the UPCs in a video on this YouTube channel as well as over on my website. Okay, so that is everything as far as the additional 50% off seasonal items during the clearance event. Remember I said they do it 2 different ways during the clearance event. This confuses so many people. So I wanted to completely separate them. Let's chat about this for 1 sec. The items I'm about to show you are currently full price. So during the clearance event, these will be 50% off. There's no additional happening because these are not already marked down. They are full price. So this does cause mass confusion and people get upset with the staff that they didn't take the quote unquote additional, but they're full price. They're not currently in their clearance cycle. So these items I'm about to show you are currently full price during the clearance event. They will be half off. And first up, we're going to talk about some baby wipes if you can find these in your store. These are the Preto baby wipes. They come in 3 different sizes. The first one they have is 100 count. These are normally $2.50, so they'll cost you $1.25 during the clearance event. Then next up we have the 120 count. These are normally $3, so they will cost you $1.50 during the clearance event. And then lastly we have 3 different varieties of the 40 count. The 40 count are regularly $1, so during the clearance event, these will cost you 50 cents. In my store, I've seen these in the dollar aisle, but I would also check the baby section. Moving on to the next 50% off is going to be the Yellow Star and the Blue Star toys. These will be 50% off again starting on Friday, ending on Sunday. I know y'all love whenever we get any kind of sales on the toys, so this may be a great one for you. But remember, it is 50% off. There's no additional kind of anything going on, just 50% off of the regular retail price. Of course, wait till Saturday and grab that 5 off 25 to save you even more. Next up, we have the Purple Dot Home. Same thing. These are currently full price. They have not started their clearance cycle. So during the clearance event, these will be 50% off. Very cute line this year on the Purple Dot. If you haven't checked it out, be sure and do that. I'm very excited about doing this video because there are some really cute things in the Purple Dot Home, but those will be 50% off for you this coming weekend. And of course, I made you a cheat sheet because this is a lot. This page here is your additional 50% off, and then this one right here is going to be the items that are just 50% off during the clearance event. So gang, I told you this one was going to be fire. And we haven't even gotten into the POG clearance section items. That's where things are going to get really cool. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure your bell is on because you do not want to miss this information. This is going to be one awesome clearance event. Lots more info to come, but that is all I have for you in this video. Stay beautiful, stay kind, stay amazing, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye, friends.